Hello everyone, this is LikeDarkBlade93 here, and I'm going to be starting my new series. And it's me talking about anime, and here's the first anime that I'm going to be talking about. And it's the anime since my childhood, and it's one of my favorites. You may have watched it, you may have heard of it, but this anime is called Inuyasha, and I'm going to be reading it from the Wikipedia, so hope you enjoy. Anyways, Inuyasha, also known as Inuyasha, a feudal fairy tale, is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Rimiko Takahashi. By the way, that's a girl that actually made the Inuyasha series. So if you never watched Inuyasha, go look it up. Or if you haven't played the games, play them for yourself. Anyways, here we go. It premiered in Weekly Shonen what's that one word? Fuck. Shonen Sunday on November 13th, 1996. And concluded on June 18th, 2018, with the chapters collected into 56 tankobon volumes by Shogakukan. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. The series follows Kagome Higurashi, a 15-year-old girl from Tokyo who is transported to the Sengoku period after falling into a well in her family shrine, where she meets the half-demon dog Inuyasha. When a monster from that era tries to take the magical Shikon jewel embodied in Kagome, she accidentally shatters the jewel into many pieces. I almost said billion pieces. That are dispersed across Japan. Inuyasha and Kagome start traveling to recover it before the powerful demon Naraku finds all the shards. Inuyasha and Kagome gain several allies during their journey, including Shippo, Moroku, Sango, and Kirara. In contrast to the typical comedic nature of much of Takahashi's previous work, Inuyasha deals with darker subject matter using the setting of the Sengoku period to easily display the violent content. It was adapted into two anime television series produced by Sunrise. The first was broadcast for 167 episodes on Yomiuri TV and Nippon TV in Japan from October 16th, 2000 until September 13th, 2004. The second series, called Inuyasha The Final Act, began airing 5 years later on October 3rd, 2009, to cover the rest of the manga series, and ended on March 29th, 2010, after 26 episodes. 4 feature films and an original video animation have also been released. Other merchandise include video games and a light novel. Viz Media licensed the manga, the 2 anime series, and movies for North America. Both Inuyasha and Inuyasha The Final Act aired in the United States on Adult Swim and later on its revived Toonami block from 2002 until 2015. Now, Inuyasha is a very long anime, and it was really good during its time, and I pretty much enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it, actually. And I pretty much have 2 games of Inuyasha, I think? I don't know. But anyways, I do have the movie on... I have the 3rd movie on Steam, but I'm not going to show you, because I don't want anything bad. I like to watch it myself. So, anyways, let's continue on with this. The genre for Inuyasha is action, romantic, comedy, Sengoku, Jinda, Genki, supernatural, and that's the genre. Manga, Rimiko Takahashi, published by Shogungu Kugan. That's a long name. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus. English publisher Viz Media. Demographic Shonen Magazine Weekly Shonen Sunday. Originally run November 13th, 1996. I almost said 66. My bad. And through June 18th, 2008. Volumes, 56 volumes. Wow. Animated television series directed by Masashi Idenda 1 through 54 and Yosunao Oki 55 through 166, produced by Michihiko Sunya, Hideyuki Tomihoku I'm sorry, my reading. I am a bit rusty by reading Japanese names mainly and stuff like that, so just keep that in mind. I'm not that perfect on it. Anyways, Katsuyuki Sumisawa. Okay. That's written by. Damn it, Ray. I'm not gonna lie, I would have to agree with you on that. Music by Koru Wanda. Studio Sunrise. Licensed by Madman Entertainment and Viz Media. Original network NNS. English network Adult Swim, YTV, RTE2, Neon Alley 4, Animix Asian, Adult Swim, Toonami, Animix. Original run October 16th, 2000 to September 13th, 2004. And episodes are 167 episodes. Now, with the final act is pretty much the same. One of the directors that directed it. Just one of them, and that's Yosunoa Akio Oaki. However you pronounce their name, I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't blame me. I'm not perfect on this. Just keep that in mind. Produced by Tomoyuki Satio, Mewtwo Asai, no Hiro Akata. Okay. Written by. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Katsuyuki Sumisawa. sounds like certain sauce. I don't know why does that person's last name just sounds like a sauce.
Yeah, you're right. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes me hungry for like barbecue sauce or something sauce.
Sounds like a spicy Japanese sauce or something.
Like almost like wasabi.
I guess.
Anyways,
Wasabi's kind of a dog piece, but alright.
music by Kaoru Wanda. Studio Sunrise. Licensed by Viz Media. Original network NNS. English network Neon Alley. Animix Asian and Adult Swim from Toonami. And here we go. Original run October 3rd, 2009 to March 29th, 2010. Episodes 26. And here are the future films: Inuyasha the movie, Affections Touching Across Time. That's the first movie. Inuyasha the movie, The Castle Beyond the Looking Glass, Inuyasha the movie, Swords of an Honorable Ruler, and Inuyasha the movie, Fire on the Mystic Island. Those are the movies. So, if you get it now, then yeah. The plot. In modern Tokyo, Kagome Higurashi lives on the grounds of her family's Shinto shrine with her mother, grandfather, and little brother. On her 15th birthday, when she goes to retrieve her cat, a centipede demon bursts out of the enshrined Bone Eater's well and drags Kagome into it. Now, that's from the first episode of Inuyasha. Now, it becomes funny later on throughout the episodes because there's one thing I like from it, which made it really funny. Is when Kagome says, "Sit, boy," to Inuyasha. You will know the reason why. But instead of hitting the bottom of the well, Kagome time travels to the past during Japan's Sengoku period, which is known as the feudal era of Japan. So yeah, the centipede demon seeks the Shikon Jewel, which is also known as the Shikon no Tama. Lit the jewel of four souls, an artifact that would grant any wish the bearer desires. It had previously been defeated by a warrior priestess named Kikyo, and Kagome looks just like her. In fact, Kagome is a reincarnation of Kikyo and houses the Shikon Jewel in her own body. Kagome finds a young man pinned by a sacred arrow on a tree. And hello Twitter, how you doing? Where was I? Ah, yes. And in a moment of desperation, frees him to defeat the centipede demon. The man is Inuyasha, a half-dog demon, also known as a yokai, who was pinned by Kikyo for trying to steal the jewel. However, the Shikon Jewel is extracted from Kagome's body, and in the ensuing fight with another crow demon, the jewel is shattered into numerous shards that disperse across ancient Japan, falling into the hands of those who then gain the individual shards' power. After Inuyasha gains his father's sword, Tetsaiga, and is subdued by a magical necklace to keep him in line and in check, mainly. It is, that necklace, though, is really powerful. And it's the reason why he gets those commands to sit. And also, here we go. Where was I? He aids Kagome in collecting the shards and dealing with the threats they cause. The two are joined in their quest by the young fox demon Shippo, while dealing with third-party groups like Inuyasha's older brother Shishomaru and the partially revived Kikyo, whose own version of what happened years ago brings the events into question. When joined by Miroku, a perverted monk whose bloodline is cursed, Inuyasha and Kagome learn the truth that the initial conflict between Inuyasha and Kikyo revealed to be revealed to originally be lovers, was caused by a devious half demon named Naraku. The evolving Naraku is revealed to have been born from the soul of an evil man named Onigumo, inhabiting a body created by countless demons as part of a pact, and who also placed the curse on Muraku's family. That's fun. Now, anyways, Naraku is after the Shikon Jewel shards for his own ends. Inuyasha's group is soon joined after by Sango, a demon slayer, whose clan was killed when her younger brother Kohaku fell under Naraku's control. Over time, Inuyasha enhances Tetsaiga's power as he contends with Naraku's minion incarnations like Kagura and the reanimated Band of Seven. Inuyasha's team is loosely allied by Shoshamru, Kikyo, and a wolf demon named Koga who wants to avenge his comrades while flirting with Kagome. I don't know how to say this, but I'm not going to spoil anything of the actual ending for Inuyasha because you'll see that in Inuyasha the final act. So I'm not spoiling that. So there you go. While Naraku modularly removes his heart in the form of the infant who later attempts to overthrow Naraku through his vessel oh shit. Moro, however you pronounce that name, I cannot pronounce it. I would have to watch the Inuyasha show all the way to get it right.
Or, you could Google it, but, you could do that too.
That as well. Kohaku regains his free will and memories as he attempts to help out of guilt for indirectly killing his father. During that time, Shishimaru settles things with Inuyasha to enable his brother to perfect Tetsaiga to its ultimate abilities. Eventually, Koga is forced to stand on the sidelines. Kikyo posthumously uses the last of her power to give Kohaku a second chance at life. And Naraku finally reassembles the Shikon Jewel. Although Inuyasha and his allies defeat him, realizing his true desire is for Kikyo's love, despite his hatred towards her, and that it can never be granted. Naraku uses his wish to trap himself and Kagome in the Shikon Jewel. The action, though, causes Kagome to return to her own time with the well sealed, and she and Inuyasha lose contact for 3 years. In that time, the Sengoku period changes drastically. Sango and Muraku have 3 children together. Kohaku resumes his journey to become a strong demon slayer with Kira as his companion, and Shippo attains the 7th rank as a fox demon. Back in the present, Kagome graduates from high school before finally managing to get the Bone Eater's well in her backyard to work again. Kagome returns to the Sengoku period, where she stays with Inuyasha and becomes his wife. That's the plot. That's the whole plot there. Now, in the development, my word, this is going to be a pain. Anyways, the development for this anime and everything that goes with it. Rimiko Takahashi wrote Inuyasha after finishing Ranma 1.5. In contrast to her previous works, Takahashi wanted to do a darker storyline distant from her comedy series in order to portray violent themes softly. The story was set in the Sengoku Goku era, when wars were common. For the designs of samurai or castles, no notable research was made by the Arthur who considered such topics common knowledge. By June 2001, a clear ending to the series was not established, as Takahashi still was not sure about how to end the relationship between Inuyasha and Gugome. Furthermore, Takahashi stated that she did not have an ending to the previous manga she wrote during the beginning, having figured them out as their serialization progressed. Media, here we go. Here we go with the manga. Now, here we go. I only read some of the manga, not all the way. So I hope all the manga of each volume is probably on the internet somewhere that I can find it and read. Anyways, written and illustrated by Rimiko Takahashi. Inuyasha premiered in Japan in the November 13th, 1996 issue of Weekly Shonen Sunday, where it ran until its conclusion in the June 18th, 2008 issue. The chapters were collected into 56 tankobon volumes published by Shogakukan, with the first volume released in May 1997. And the last released in February 2009. In 2013, a special epilogue chapter was published in Weekly Shonen Sunday as part of the Heroes Comeback anthology, composed of short stories by manga artists to raise funds for recovery of the areas afflicted by the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. Everybody remembers that, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. I was still in high school during that time, too. Viz Media licensed the series for an English translated release in North America. Initially, Viz released it in monthly America comic book formal, each issue containing 2 or 3 chapters from the original manga, but eventually abandoned the system in favor of trade paperbacks with the same chapter divisions as the Japanese volumes. Viz released its first trade paperback volume in March 1998. Hey, it's the same year that Half-Life came out. Woo! But it wasn't March. Sorry. Half-Life came out in November 1998.
I think it was in November, yeah.
At the time, American manga reprints were normally flipped to conform to the American convention of reading books from left to right by mirroring the original artwork. Among other effects, this caused right-handed characters to appear left-handed. Viz later stopped flipping its new manga releases, although Inuyasha was already into printing by the time this change was made with Volume 38. As of January 11th, 2011, all 56 volumes have been released in North America From November 2009 to February 2014, Viz reprinted the series in their Viz Big format, combining three of the separate uh the whoa uh, I got that wrong, my bad. Combining three of the original volumes into a small omnibus with slightly larger pages and full color bonus art that was previously reduced to gray scale. Not style, scale, scale, scale. God damn it! And the original right to left format, yeah, slightly. Viz Media also issues a separate series of manga volumes, which are derived from full color screenshots of the anime episodes. These volumes are slightly smaller than the regular manga volumes, are orientated in the Japanese tradition of right to left, feature new covers with higher quality pages and a higher price point versus the regular volumes. Each anime manga volume is arranged into chapters that correspond to the anime episodes rather than the manga. Ugh. Excuse me, but I need to drink water before I start reading anime now. The anime, Inuyasha. The first Inuyasha anime adaptation produced by Sunrise premiered in Japan on Animix on October 16th, 2000, and ran for 167 episodes till its conclusion on September 13th, 2004. It was also broadcast on Yomiuri TV and Nippon Television to East Asia and South Asia. It was aired on Animix's English language networks. Animix collected the episodes in a total of 7 series of DVDs volumes distributed in Japan between May 30th, 2001 and July 27th, 2005. I was young during that time. The English dub of the anime was licensed to be released in North America by Viz Media. The series was first ran on Adult Swim, although it had originally been planned for Cartoon Network's Toonami from August 31st, 2002 to October 27th, 2006, with reruns from 2006 to 2004. When Toonami became a block on Adult Swim, Inuyasha aired there from November 2012 to March 1st, 2014. March 1st, 2014. God damn. Pretty much. This happens whenever I'm reading. When the network announced that they had lost the broadcast rights to the series aired in Canada on YTV's BNX programming block from September 5th, 2003 to December 1st, 2006. Viz collected the series in a total of 55 DVD volumes, while 7 box sets were also released.
That's a lot of DVD sets. Jesus.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'd rather look on the internet. Inuyasha, the final act. Here we go. In 2009's 34th issue of Weekly Shonen Sunday, published July 22nd, 2009. That was published during my birthday. It was officially announced that a 26 anime adaptation of volumes 36 to the end of the manga would be made by the first anime's same cast and crew and would air on Japan's YTV. The following week, Viz Media announced it had licensed the new adaptation titled Inuyasha the Final Act. Excuse me. The series premiered on October 3rd, 2009 in Japan, with episodes being simulcast via Hulu and weekly Shonen Sunday in the United States. In other parts of Asia, the episodes were aired the same week on Animix Asia. Why did I say it like that? The anime completed its run on March 29th, 2010. Aniplex collected the series into a total of 7 DVDs released between December 23rd, 2009 and June 23rd, 2010. Wow! Viz Media released the series in 2 DVD or Blu-ray sets that include an English dub. The first 13 episodes comprising Set 1 were released on November 20th, 2012, and the final 13 episodes were released on February 12th, 2013. The series began broadcasting in the United States and Canada on Viz Media's online network, Neon Alley, on October 2nd, 2012. On October 24th, 2014, it was announced that Adult Swim would air the final act on the Toonami block, beginning on November 15th at 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for us, we get Pacific Standard Time, so there's that. Films. The series spawned 4 animated films which feature original plot rather than being based specifically on the manga written by Katsuyuki Sumisawa, who wrote the anime episodes. The films have also been released with English subtitles and dubbed audio tracks to Region 1 DVD by Viz Media. Okay. The first film, Inuyasha the Movie Affections Touching Across Time, was released in Japan on December 16th, 2001. In the film, Inuyasha, Kagome, Shippo, Sango, and Moroku must face Minoru, a demonic enemy brought to life by Shikon Shard, as they continue their quest to gather said shards. What? In the second film...
Excuse me, Zed shards? Is that what I heard?
Said shards. What?
Oh, okay.
Anyways, in the second film, Inuyasha the Movie, The Castle Beyond the Looking Glass, released on December 21st, 2002. The group defeats Naraku and returns to their normal lives, only to have to deal with a new enemy named Kaguya, a character based upon a popular Japanese myth about a princess from a princess from the moon. I'm having issues. What's English? The third film, Inuyasha the Movie, The Swords of an Honorable Ruler, was released on December 20th, 2003. In it, a third sword of Inuyasha's father, called Sounga, is unleashed from its centuries old seal and seeks to destroy the Earth, forcing Inuyasha and Shishomaru to work together to stop it. The fourth and the final film, Inuyasha the movie, Fire on the Mystic Island, was released on December 23rd, 2004. It depicts deep... I don't know how it pronounces with that word. Inuyasha and his friends attempting to rescue children trapped on the mysterious island Harujima by the wrath of the powerful demons known as the Four War Gods. I'm gonna lose my breath here. The four films have earned together over US 20 million in Japanese box offices. That's a lot. Original video animations. A 30-minute original video animation OVA Black to Saiga was presented on July 30th, 2008 at and it's a Rumik World exhibit at the Masuginza department store in Tokyo's Ginza shopping district. The episode uses the original voice cast from the anime series. It was released in Japan on October 20th, 2010 in both DVD and Blu-ray formats. Oh, oh my word, my voice. Soundtrack CDs. Now this is really good. Whew. Multiple soundtracks and character songs were released for series by MVX Mode. 3 character singles were released August 3rd, 2005. Oki Yazi I'm not gonna read that freaking name! Oki Yaze Odaite. That's by Inuyasha featuring Gagame Kazano Nakahei. That's known as Into the Wind, which is Gagame's theme. Inuyasha's theme is called Embrace the Untamed Wilderness. By Murokru featuring Sango and Shippo, and Go, which is Fate, by Shishomaru featuring Jokin and Rin. The singles charted at number 63, 76, and 79 respectively on the Oricon chart. 3 more character songs were released on January 25th, 2006. Rekun Jinsu, Setting Sun by Naraku, Tenta Hitsusu no Yakusoku, That's One Promise by Kagome Higurashi, and Abriral, which is Go On a Rampage by Bankotsu and Jokutsu. The singles charted at number 130, 131, and 112, respectively, on the Oricon chart. On March 24th, 2010, FX released Inuyasha Best Song History. Ooh boy. A best album that contains all the opening and ending theme songs used in the series. The album peaked at number 20 on the Oricon album chart and charted for 7 weeks. That's a lot. Just you wait for video games. Whew. Video games. 3 video games based on the series were released for the Wonder Swan. Inuyasha Gagome no Sengoku Nikki, which stands for Inuyasha Gagome's Warring States Diary. Inuyasha Imaki, and Inuyasha Gagome no Yume Nikki, which is Inuyasha Gagome's Dream Diary. A single title, Inuyasha Naraku no Wana. Mayoi no Muru no I'm taking my time reading this, so I hope you appreciate it. Shata Taijo, which stands for Inuyasha Naraku's Trap, Invitation to the Forest of Illusion. Was released for the Game Boy Advance. That was a long time ago. On January 23rd, 2003 in Japan. Inuyasha has adapted into a mobile game released for Java and Brew handsets on 21st June 2005. 2 titles were released for the PlayStation. This is going to be awesome, by the way. An RPG simply titled Inuyasha, and the fighting game Inuyasha A Futa Fairy Tale was the Lantern Bean, also released in North America. For the PlayStation 2, the 2 released games were the RPG Inuyasha The Secret of the Cursed Mask, and the fighting game Inuyasha Futa Combat, that also received an English version. And English-only RPG, Inuyasha Secret of the Divine Jewel, was released for the Nintendo DS on January 23rd, 2007. Inuyasha appeared in the crossover video game Sunday vs. Magazine Shinkatsu Chojo Taki as a playable character. Inuyasha's sword Tetsuga has appeared in Monster Hunter as a craftable weapon using items gained from a special event. That's actually pretty cool. An English language original collectible card game created by Score Entertainment that was first released on October 20th, 2004. And here we go, the novel, a light novel written by Tomoko Kampori and illustrated by Yumiko Takahashi. Has been published by Shoga... Oh my god. Why? Shogakukan. That's the light novel, also known as the novel, however you want to pronounce it. Up to you. Live action. In 2000, a Japanese live action play was shown from April through May in the Akasaka ACT Theater in Tokyo, around the time the anime was first in production. The play's script follows the general plotline of the original manga, with a few minor changes to save time. A second run of the play ran from January through February in 2001 at the Akasaka ACT Theater in Tokyo. In February 2017, it was announced that a new stage play adaptation of Inuyasha will be performed at the Tenosu Galaxy Theater in Tokyo from April 6th to 15th, featuring Yuta Kaya from Golden Bomber as Inuyasha and Nogisaka 46's Yumi Yakatsuki as Kagome. The Chinese TV series The Holy Pearl is loosely based on Inuyasha. It stars Gillian Chung and Purba Regia in lead roles. First of all, I don't know. Reception. And I'm not going to read the references because I'm going to be leaving the Wikipedia in the description of this video. So hopefully you will enjoy of me reading the reception. Manga. Inuyasha manga has sold more than 45 million copies in Japan alone. Individual volumes from Inuyasha have been popular in Japan, taking high places in listing sales. In 2001, the manga won the Shogakukan Manga Award for Best Shonen Title of the Year. In North America, the manga volumes have appeared various times in the New York Times and Diamond Comic Distributors' top selling lists. Moreover, in 2005, Inuyasha was one of the most researched series according to Lacos. Anime. The anime of Inuyasha was ranked 20 by TV Asahi, the 100 best anime series in 2006, based on an online survey in Japan. And ICV2's Anime Awards from both 2004 and 2005. The series was the winner in the category of Property of the Year. That's interesting. In the Anime Grand Prix polls by Animage, Inuyasha has appeared various times in the category of Best Anime, taking third place in 2003. Not bad. In the American Anime Awards from 2007, Inuyasha was a nominee in the categories of Best Cast, Best Anime Feature, and Best Long Series, but lost to Fullmetal Alchemist and Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, respectively. The English DVDs from these series have sold over 1 million copies ever since March 2003, with the first film's DVD topping the Nielsen Video Scan Anime bestseller list for 3 weeks. Mania Entertainment also listed the series in an article ranking anime series that required.
Having like the biggest
Shut up!
What are you doing?
I don't know. Criticizing the series repents. Really? Oh! Wow.
Repetitiveness?
Yes. Repetitiveness. Surprisingly.
Hey, I had a weird feeling that was the word.
I couldn't get it out of my mouth. It was stuck in my mouth. Repetitiveness. There you go.
Weird statement.
Ray said it here, folks, so you will have to read all the references here from the description below. I hope you guys enjoy this video because I really tried really hard by reading this. If you guys want a second part of me reading another thing from Inuyasha, another talking about the anime, I would have to look for it on its own Wikipedia from its own fandom wiki, and also a website called My Anime List. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this has been Light Dark Blade 93, also known as Shadow Blade 93. Peace out, keep on stealth, laters. Whew. And also the program I recorded this with was Audacity. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Bye.